The journey to my craft room tour begins right here. My craft room was actually our laundry room. It housed our washer and our dryer, and my husband was kind enough to swap out the connections, leaving the laundry room as my new creative space. And that tall fluorescent light that you see leaning up against the wall was the original light to what was to be my new craft room. Once the transition of the laundry connections had taken place, this room became kind of like a catch-all room. It housed my husband's files. It housed all sorts of things. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, and it really did not become the room that I intended it to be. So one day I decided that I was going to move everything out and finally have the craft room that I always wanted to have. Now, before I go any further in my tour, I do want to get this out in the open. Several years ago, my husband and I made the decision to make some changes in our lifestyle. We moved from a 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom house to now a 1,700 square foot home. It was a decision that we prayed about it, and we feel that we made the right choice. Therefore, this craft room that you are about to see is not going to be one of those elaborate works that you see throughout many of the YouTube craft room tours. However, if you're looking for ideas to make the most out of the smallest craft room space, you've landed in the right place. So without further ado, this is Decorate Your Life's Craft Room Tour. Now look what my son did for me. He was able to repaint this room, and with the help of his friend, they swapped out that ugly fluorescent light and put some really cool lights up there for me. And now my room has become exactly what I intended it to be. And as some of you know, my son has autism, but look what he was able to do for his mama. I'm so very proud of him. We begin this craft room tour with this shoe pockets that I have hanging from my door. As you can see, it houses a lot of items, a lot of different things that whenever I go out and shop and I empty out my shopping bags, I just throw everything in there. And I keep a copy of the Declaration of Independence as a constant reminder of those who sacrificed their lives so that we can live the lives that we live today. This old and tattered chest of drawers is something that I had created for my daughter. I decoupaged a whole bunch of scrapbook paper on it to make it look nice and pretty for her. This was when she was going through her black and hot pink stage. Well, she's outgrown this look, so I kind of rescued it from the curb. And this is the desk where I do just about 100% of all my craft videos. As you can see, I am in the middle of a project and it promises to be my very last pocket letter. I love this chair. This is the most comfortable chair, office chair that I've ever sat in. And I tell you friends, I bought it for a song and a dance. This shelf is original to what was once the laundry room, and I just keep a few unfinished projects and reference books. And to cover up those unsightly connections to the other side of this wall, I hung up some curtains with nothing more than a shower rod. And this tall bookcase that stands directly behind my chair is where I house more unfinished projects and tools of my trade. This concludes my little craft room tour. Thank you so very much for joining me, and please thumbs up if you enjoy my videos, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I will see y'all again real soon. Bye now.